Hi guys, welcome to this morning energizing yoga flow. This is going to wake you up, it's going to get your blood pumping, it's going to get your circulation going and just set you up ready for the day ahead. It is very short and sweet but effective, and it is part of a mini series that I've created for busy people. They're going to be a set of practices all between 10 and 25 minutes long. They are not going to be any longer than that. So hopefully those of you who are really strapped for time can still manage to get some movement throughout your day. So with that said, let's get started. You're going to start your practice in a seated pose, cross-legged like me. If that doesn't work for you, you can have your legs out, you can sit on your knees, you can grab a cushion and sit on that. Close your eyes, although you've probably had them closed for a few hours. Hopefully you've had a good night's sleep. And we're going to just take a nice big breath in. Just inhale, breathing in that new day, new energy, new ideas. And just sighing out the old. Take another breath in. Inhaling through the nose, filling up your belly. Really breathing nice and deeply. And let it go. And then you're going to pause. Take a little moment and just send to yourself a little pause before the rest of your day, before anything else, just to check in. How do I feel? How do I feel this morning in my body, in my mind, in my energy? And just have a very brief check-in with yourself. Acknowledge where you're at this morning. And then we're going to draw a lovely big breath in again. This time in through your nose. And all the way back out through your nose. Inhaling deeply through your nose, sitting tall. As you exhale, let your shoulders relax, let your jaw unclench. And one more here. If you have a little bit longer, then definitely stay here for a few more breaths, yeah? But if you've got to get to work, inhale, take a nice big stretch. Reaching the arms up, you could lift your gaze open towards the ceiling or keep your eyes closed for a minute. As you exhale, we're going to take a nice easy twist, taking your left hand to your right knee. Your right hand is coming behind you. As you arrive in the pose, take another inhale, lift tall through the spine. As you exhale, you're going to allow that right shoulder to relax down away and looking for a nice twist through your waist. Don't force anything. Just gently easing into the twist. Movement in the morning always feels a little bit tighter, a little bit stickier than it does in the evening, for example. One more breath here. Inhale, sit tall. On the exhale, can you twist a little bit deeper? And on the inhale, coming up, rising tall, lifting the gaze, lengthening through the side of your body as you exhale, taking it over to the other side. On the inhale, sitting tall in the spine. On the exhale, looking for a little bit more space in your twist. Connecting to your breath. Watching the breath, especially if your mind is wandering, thinking about what you have to do today. Just keep returning your mind back to the breath. On your inhale, coming up. On the exhale, taking it back over. But we're not going to stay this time. We're just going to take the twist and go with the flow of breath. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, moving that twist over. Once more on each side. As you come back to center, just take a moment, maybe roll into your shoulders. Have a little bit of a move into the neck if that feels good. Just taking anything to kind of iron out last night's sleep. On another in-breath, the inhale, bring those arms up. On the exhale, we're going to take your right hand to the side of you. On your exhale, reach tall and take a lovely side bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, moving that side bend over, just looking for a little bit of a stretch through the side of the body. Inhale and exhale as you find that stretch. Take it back over, go with the flow of your breath. You might want to adapt this and maybe just be a little bit more intuitive. Roll into the shoulders a little bit more. Take what you need. If not, 1 or 2 more side bends here. Maybe going down onto the forearm, going a little bit deeper, but we're going to keep the sit bones nice and heavy. When you're ready, inhale, up we come. Bringing those legs out, and we're going to make your way to all fours. Finding a nice tabletop position. Hands shoulder distance, knees hip distance. On the inhale, the tailbone is going to lift, navel is going to drop, heart's going to shine forward, shoulders hug back into your cow pose. As you exhale, tailbone long, navel hugs into spine, chin to chest, and press that mat away from you. Just moving at a nice steady pace, moving, feeling your way into your body today. Exhaling as you round into that cat pose. Staying for 2 or 3 more. Inhale to open. Exhaling to close in. Once you've got that last little cat, that last little cow, then you're going to bring it back to that tabletop position. Walk your hands forward, tuck the toes under, hands shoulder distance apart, feet roughly hip distance, or however you like to be in your downward dog. Let those hips lift up and definitely having a bit of a press out through these legs. Bending one knee while extending into the other. If you want to, have a bit of a shimmy, let the hips sway from side to side. Just feel your way into your body today. This version that's woken up. Not yesterday's version, not tomorrow's, this one right here. Maybe move into the toes, maybe forwards into the wrists. And from this downward dog, looking forwards between your hands, walk, step, jump, or float your way to the front of your mat. Nice deep bend into the knees, chest and belly resting into those thighs. Taking opposite hands to opposite elbows as we dangle here in our ragdoll forward fold. Head heavy, neck nice and long. Take a breath in, feel your lungs expand into your ribs. As you exhale, find a sense of heaviness and just melt chest to thighs. Feel the back of the legs opening up. If that's too much, you could bring your hands to a block just to come a little higher. Folds always feel really tight in the morning. And from here, pressing into the feet. We're going to rise up, coming up in one big breath. Inhale up to standing. Take a lovely big standing stretch. For those of you who like them, feel free to go into a back bend. Exhaling the hands to the mat. Bend the knees. Inhale, bringing yourself into your first chair. Hello, ankles. Let's shift the weight back and forth. Let the toes wake up. And just feel your feet, literally. Then inhale, up we come. Exhale, back into our chair. We're going to keep the right foot where it is and take a giant step back with that left foot into a high lunge. Reaching tall, side body long. We're going to grab a hold of that left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, pull it up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take a nice stretch, a nice bend to your right. Breathe into that left side. Inhale. If you want to go deeper, feel free to. You might find there's a bit of wobble in here as well, working on waking up that balance. As we exhale, come back up and bring the hands down to the mat. Take the gaze forward. Step your left foot to the front. Inhale, come in all the way up. This time at the top, add a cactus arm, bending the elbows, chest nice and broad. Pause for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, chest open, a little bit of tucking of the tailbone so we don't poke the arch, don't know what that means, so that we don't arch that back too much. On the exhale, hands coming down to the free. We're going to keep the left foot where it is. You're going to step your right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, coming up, high lunge. Grabbing that right wrist, reaching tall on the inhale. Exhale, moving into that side bend. Lifting the chest slightly, lifting the gaze maybe. Inhale, up we come. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot back into your plank. You can stay high plank or you can pop down to those knees. Chaturanga, bending the elbows, dropping the chest towards the mat. Inhale, either a little cobra or maybe you love your upward facing dog. Feel free to take it there. Tuck the toes, sit, lifting back into that down dog. Take a lovely energizing breath in and sigh that one out. On the inhale, taking that right leg up. On the exhale, I'm going to bring the knee forwards towards your nose. Inhale, stretch that leg back. Really extend. Exhale, knee in towards the nose. Sending that leg back on the inhale. On the exhale, coming into our warrior one. So stepping the right foot to the front, turning the left heel into ground. Inhale, coming up very similar to your high lunge. You can have your palms together, gazing up towards those thumbs. I prefer to have my arms a little more parallel, entirely what feels good for you and your shoulders. On the exhale, bring your hands to the heart. We're going to extend that right leg, bend into your left knee, into your surfer's lunge. Inhale, coming forwards up into your warrior one. Exhale, coming back into that left side. We're going to go again. Inhale, coming up. Find your flow, exhale, back down. Inhale, we're going to pause. Lift the chest, the slight tuck of the tailbone, maybe coming deeper into that front hip if it feels good. Exhale back into that left knee. From here, we're going to take the left peace fingers to your big toe. Lengthen the left leg, turn your right toes in and ground into your wide leg forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift, press the mat away. As you exhale, tucking down into your fold, taking those hands to the big toes. Bend the elbows, crown of the head nice and long. I don't know why I can't speak all of a sudden. Your crown of the head isn't long at all. Your crown of the head is coming down towards the mat maybe. It's not long though. We're going to stay for 2 more breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. And another. Really get rid of all that breath. Then bringing the hands back to the mat. Inhale, lift into a halfway point. Bend into the left knee. Back into that surfer's lunge. Then coming forward on your inhale, back into your warrior one. On your exhale, hands are coming down to the mat. Stepping your right foot back. Chaturanga into your cobra. Tuck the toes, hips high, back into your down dog. Inhale, lovely energizing breath in through the nose, huge sigh out the mouth. And again, inhale, big belly breath. Feel everything start to open up and let it go. Next breath, taking that left leg up. On the exhale, left knee to the nose. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, knee to nose. Finding that length again, pressing into the mat, palms spread wide, fingers spread. On the exhale, left foot to the front, right heel in, warrior one. Inhale, up we come. Same as we did on the other side. Hands to the heart, bending into that right knee. Extend the left. I like to flex the foot. You could point the toes, up to you. On your inhale, coming into that warrior one. Exhale, back into that right side. Go with your flow. This time, we're not going to come back into that wide forward fold. We're going to come back into your warrior one. We're going to take the gaze to the front of your mat. Unplug the right heel, take a giant step forwards into your chair. Bring your hands to your heart. Lowering down into your toe stand. If that's too much, go back into your chair. Stay for 3, 1, 2, and 3. When you're ready, pressing into the heels. Inhale, rising up from your toe stand or your chair. Last little mini back bend as you exhale, coming back into your forward fold. Inhale, press the mat away from you. Sigh out as you exhale. And again, inhale, big breath in. Sigh it out. Once more. Hug opposite elbows. Find that ragdoll again. Inhale again. As you exhale, sigh it out and melt. Just pause for a moment before the rest of your day resumes. Mindful of your energy, your breath, your body, how you feel. And taking that forward with you the rest of the day, being mindful of that for the rest of your day. Very slowly start to roll yourself up. When you rise back up to standing, inhale, shrug the shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, palms facing forwards as we roll the shoulders back and down. Keep your eyes closed or a soft gaze. Inhale through the nose as if you're breathing all the way down into your feet. And as you exhale, just internally repeat to yourself, today I am grounded. If you wish, you can bring those palms in and we'll leave that practice there. Apologies for my verbal malfunctions. Apparently I couldn't speak for a moment. So thank you. Have a fantastic day and make sure you catch some of the other shorter videos for you busy people. And I'll see you soon.